Hello everyone, RetaliationGuy here, and welcome back for more devlogs. I hope you guys having a wonderful day. Today in this video, this is going to be a very different devlog, as I'm going to be commentating instead of just not saying anything and just putting the music on the background and actually talk to you what I've been doing so far with the project. I know it's been a while that I haven't made any videos, and I know that this video is unlisted because this is going to be a dedicated video for this playlist of Heavy Zerenity, or the devlog game devlog playlist. So if you're here and watching this video from a playlist, welcome. Hopefully you will enjoy this video and get some information about what I've been doing so far with the game project. Okay, so in my previous devlogs, you will notice that it's much more polished, like it has maps, levels, and actual models, right? In this particular video, I starting from scratch again, because not only my scripts were wonky and I cannot able to read them properly, but there's also a situation where, not the situation, is mainly because I haven't been using the right tool for my project. For example, I've been facing so many challenges on the input action, which I was struggling, which type of behavior I shall use with my input with the input system, and how I can able to perform this context, or how I can able to start or cancel this action, and I've been struggling with that as well. And also I haven't been utilizing scriptable objects as for my project. So I was like, oh damn, scriptable object sounds nice and neat, right? I should have learned this. I did heard about scriptable object, but I haven't used it. I haven't utilized it. But once I start from scratch and start experimenting with the scriptable object, it became easier, especially with my script management. So, and of course, I want to improve with my with the mechanics as well, and add more features, add more design of the game. But I want to add features where I don't overwhelm myself and try to get at least a game working, or at least a endless like, okay, you get in the game, you have all your weapons, you shoot the zombies, and if you get scores, and if you die, you die, start over. So I'm just trying to get the playable prototype working. So let me show you what I've been doing so far. So obviously you can see it's all blocky, it's all checkers type of textures, and you can see that there's a little difference with the feeling with the gun. So I have been trying to experimenting and trying to get a good feel and a really kind of Call of Duty sway bobbing effect feel with my gun. So obviously if I move slightly, you can see that the gun will also move slightly as well. And also if I stand still, it will also wave the gun while it's idling. And also there's also movements. So if I move around, you can see my gun is bobbing, and of course it's all integrated. So if I look up, so you can get a clear view. So you can see that if I move, you can see that the bobbing and sway, it's moving simultaneously, which makes a really good movement feedback with the gun. And obviously, not obviously, but I also added a feature, not a feature, well, a mechanic basically, where you can able to aim down sight. So here we go, this is me aiming down sight. The aiming down sight is still clunky in a way, because I'm using a raycast shooting behavior, which comes out from my gun, but not my player camera that I'm facing towards. So the raycast that I'm that I am shooting from is from the barrel of the gun, which is the rifle, not from the player's perspective camera. So it's basically like a hit scan projectile. And of course I can have to aim it, I can sway, I can still move and bob and so on and so on. And I actually kind of like this feel. So how I achieved this these kind of feel and this feel bobbing sway and and this aiming down sight. I just looked at the tutorial on video, so I've decided to have a procedural recoil that is going to affect the gun, but also the camera of the player, which I'm going to show you later. Well, after I said this, so I want to have so basically a procedural recoil, an aiming down sight, a hit scan, and basically I just looked at these videos and merged them in one together. And I also utilized ChatGPT to describe what kind of mechanic that I'm trying to achieve, and ask ChatGPT, hey, I want to create this shooting mechanic where it shoots out from the barrel of the gun, but other one as a projectile, or like a 3D object. I want it into like a ray gun shooting, like a hit scan. Now, of course, the ChatGPT will provide the scripts, tweak them, and put it in the script and make it working. And so far, it has been absolute lifesaver. So ChatGPT is actually doing a favor for me by troubleshooting and figuring out what's the problem of my error codes, but also utilizing other YouTube tutorials videos to achieve what I'm trying to get as well. So I'm basically just nicking or stealing or borrowing. It does sound like I'm stealing, but basically I'm just grabbing these people's script, putting it to mine, which was available on public on YouTube. Use ChatGPT as well to say, hey, this is the script I got from this YouTuber, but I want to do this and that. And hell yeah, there you go. And this is how I achieved this type of mechanic. And I kind of feel bad sometimes because I really want to make my own type of scripts, but then again, I'm still learning on C#, so I'm still learning every day, man. Especially when I'm got into script object. Oh god, the amount of subscribing this to the gun, to the script object, and how do you do this, and it was hard to learn, but it was a lifesaver at the end. So I think I can get the gist of it for now, but then again, I can do some still wrong. I still need to get to get the bug fixed as well. So but anyway, yes, so of course I'm gonna show you what the shooting looks like. So there is two types of shooting. So the main primary is the ray gun. So the bullet, so whenever you shoot towards the enemy, it will always register as a hit scan, but the other shooting will be like a 3D projectile trail line. So it's a trail that comes out from the barrel of the gun when it's shot, but this is just for visual effect. It will not do any damage or anything. So I'm gonna show you what it is. So there's no sound effect, there's no music or ambient whatsoever. So I'm gonna quickly shoot like this. So as you can see, it's shooting out the projectile with the traded line, but that's not gonna affect the enemy damage or anything. It's all entirely from a hit scan. But this is just a visual so you can see where your bullet is going. Yes, you can also shoot while they aim down sight. You can also shoot the target, and it's alright. It's pretty damn well. And of course, if you can see on the bottom right corner of my screen, you can see my ammo. So if I shoot, there's like a reload as well. Of course, there's not animation; it just fills the ammo on the clip. But this animation, but I'm gonna implement the animation later when I polish the mechanics and try to get the mechanics first, right, and get the design that I want to actually do. And also, I have 5 guns as well. So this is the ASUS rifle, which you're seeing right now. And the next will be a submachine gun. So this is a submachine. It's an SMG. So, and of course, each weapons have their own statistic. For example, they have different type of recoil. They have different type of accuracy spread. So you can see that this one has a little bit low recoil, but it has a bit more spread when the gun is firing. Which I will be making a statistic, like a graph of gun data of how is this going to perform, and I'm also going to show like a statistic screen later, if I can get the thing working first. Of course, you have a sniper, so you can aim down sight as well, so everything is universal. It's a bit buggy at the moment when I switch my weapons, but then again, I'm gonna do this later. So this is a sniper rifle. It has a big amount of recoil, but then again, it is a sniper, so it's supposed to have the kickback of the gun should emulate a big recoil. I have a revolver, and basically this is basically the second highest recoil in the game so far. But basically, it's basically a revolver as usual. So I'm gonna design the revolver where on a headshot it will insta kill, on a body shot or you need 2 hits. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to design the body damage system of the zombies. And of course, I have the simple pistol. You can also aim down sight and you can shoot. Boom! There you go. So this is what I've done so far. So this target doesn't do anything. But this is just trying to test, see if I can able to just to test the gun range and the bobbing effect. Try to balance the sway of the gun as well. And also there's jumping, and there's also crouching, and you can also able to sprint. So in here, I'm gonna build like a parkour, mini parkour, where you can able to crouch, sprint, slide as well, or roll. But that's something I want to implement this feature later when I get the prototype working first. But yeah, so far this is what I've been doing so far. And I think that's really it. I'm gonna implement more features, such as maybe like a what was it, like a damage system basically. So if you destroy the target, so if I shoot this head, the target would disappear. So I still haven't finished the gun controller yet, so I still need to figure it out. But yeah, I have a to-do list, so I will keep track on that. And I'm also going to show you this document that I've been doing before I start from scratch, and show you what is this project going to be about at the end of the development, which I'm going to share right now. So this is my document about heavy Zerenity. It's already down here, so if you will like to pause it and have a read, you can have a look, see what I've been doing so far. and it's all documented here, like what type of project is this, and what motivated me, and what is the core design of this game. So it's all documented here. But I'm also going to show you, it's going to I basically got really in depth about my game project, and as I realized that I reread this this document, I kind of putting myself into a overwhelming situation in this future. But then again, I want to make it where I'm just getting the first prototype game working, get some feedbacks first, and then basically just, work from there. And yeah, boom, there you go. This is the entire script. So you can pause it anytime, and give me some feedbacks if this documentation is actually okay. I'm putting my skills, my documentation skills from my college and from my personal strategy on documenting my projects. So yeah, so just give me a shout, give me a comment, and maybe maybe I can get some feedbacks, lovely feedbacks from you lads. But yeah, so this is everything I've got to show you now. I'm still working on it. So I've done. So don't expect me to make too many progress from now, as I'm still, fixing my situation with my personal life. So I have a responsibility outside of my game development, so I want to prioritize on that. But hopefully I can get mechanics working, get all the main part of the game working, and release it for like a tag demo or something, and get some feedbacks and work work from there. But anyway, yeah, I will end this video, and I will see you guys the next time. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.